We woke before sunrise and stepped out into the quiet. The mist still clung to the mountains, shrouding the peaks in mystery. But then, suddenly, the path ended. There was nothing there except grass and a gentle breeze whispering through the trees. And so began the first day of our journey of silence. I know these teachings might sound simple, almost too basic for some of you, but simplicity is not easiness. Living these teachings daily is a profound challenge. You'll find that most teachings become simple when they are true and powerful. They touch the core of your being, and that is why this practice is so deeply ingrained in our tradition. It has stood the test of time. Now, I want to be very clear. This is not about escaping from the world. This is about transforming how you engage with the world. As the poet Rumi said, "The wound is where the light enters you." So let's explore what these teachings truly mean and how they can transform your life. Day 1, the beginning. At sunrise, the path ended, and silence began. There was nothing there except grass and a gentle breeze whispering through the trees. The teaching was simple: to listen, not only with ears, but with the heart. We were reminded that the most profound truths are often found in moments of stillness. The bustling noise of daily life can drown out the whispers of wisdom. So we must learn to listen not just with our ears, but with our hearts. My question for you today: how do you make space for silence in your life? Remember, silence is where truth grows. Neuroscience confirms that silence reduces stress and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is all about rest and digest. It also awakens deeper states of perception, allowing us to tune into the subtle energies around us and within ourselves. In this state, we open ourselves up to receiving intuitive guidance and insights that can lead us to greater understanding and wisdom. Day 2, the desert. The sun beat down on us as we walked across the endless expanse of the desert. Then suddenly, a circle appeared in the sand, guiding our steps. The lesson: life moves in cycles. Beginnings and endings are not separate, but one. This ancient symbol of the circle reflects the natural rhythms of life. The seasons turn, the tides rise and fall, and even our breath follows this circular pattern. Each inhale and exhale is a reminder of life's cycles. This teaching challenges us to let go of the resistance that arises when we encounter endings or transitions. The desert, in its vast emptiness, teaches us about impermanence. Nothing lasts forever. Change is the only constant. Embracing these cycles can bring a sense of peace and acceptance, reminding us that every ending is also a new beginning. My question for you today: where do you see the cycles of life playing out in your own experience? How can you better align with these natural rhythms? By doing so, you'll find a harmony that flows through all aspects of your existence. Just as the desert wind shapes the sand into countless circles, may your life also be shaped by the infinite cycles of growth, release, and renewal. Day 3, the garden. Stepping into the garden was like entering a sanctuary. Roses bloomed around us, and the sound of a nearby fountain created a soothing atmosphere. Yet the teaching we received was one of patience. The soul, like the flower, unfolds in its time. The tranquil beauty of the garden served as a backdrop for this lesson. The flowers here don't hurry their growth. They trust the natural process. This teaching is echoed in psychology under the concept of incubation. Sometimes growth and learning happen in cycles, not always in a straight line. There are times for planting seeds and times for patiently waiting for them to sprout. It is about recognizing that progress isn't always visible and that stillness and patience are essential for breakthroughs to occur. My question for you today: where in your life do you feel the need to rush the unfolding process? Can you find moments of stillness and patience to nurture your growth? Nurturing your inner garden with care and attention will lead to a blossoming that enriches your entire existence. Day 4, the mountain. The towering presence of the mountain surrounded us as we hiked its winding paths. The wind whispering through the pines seemed to carry a message of wisdom. The lesson: truth is not shouted, but revealed in stillness. The serenity of the mountain air allowed us to tune into the subtler energies around us. The rustling leaves became a symphony of insight. Every culture and spiritual path has recognized the value of inner silence. Whether it's Zen meditation, Christian prayer, or indigenous rituals, the art of listening to the whispers within is universal. Scientific studies also confirm this. Deep reflection and meditation increase clarity, intuition, and our ability to solve complex problems. The mountain stands as a testament to this truth. It doesn't force its lessons upon us, but those who take the time to sit at its base and listen can receive profound guidance. My question for you today: How do you cultivate moments of stillness and reflection in your life? What insights or guidance have you received in moments of quiet contemplation? By honoring the silence within the mountain, you can access a wellspring of wisdom that has the power to transform your perspective. Day 5, the desert again. Once again, we found ourselves in the vast expanse of the desert. The circle in the sand, once a guide, now seemed like a prison. The teaching, to resist the circle is to feel trapped. To embrace it is to discover release. We realize that life is not a straight line, but a spiral. Patterns and cycles repeat themselves. The desert, in its seeming emptiness, reveals the infinite creativity of nature. And we too are part of these cycles. Our habits, our relationships, and even our thoughts often follow recurring patterns. Understanding this allows us to respond more wisely to the twists and turns of life. Instead of resisting the cycles, we can learn to move with them, finding freedom in the rhythm of existence. My question for you today: where do you see these repeating cycles or patterns in your own life? How can you shift from resisting them to embracing and learning from them? By dancing with the cycles of life, you can discover a freedom that sets your spirit soaring. Day 6, the Garden of Roses. The delicate fragrance of roses filled the air as we strolled through the garden. Each bloom seemed to hold a secret, and we listened intently. The lesson: do not rush the soul. The roses unfolded their petals gracefully, revealing their beauty at their own pace. This echoed the essence of Taoist Wu Wei, effortless flow, and resonated with the patience of nature itself. The rose doesn't force its bloom, it trusts the unfolding process. Similarly, our souls grow and evolve in their own time. The pressure to conform to societal expectations or timelines can lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. But by embracing the natural unfolding of our journeys, we can find a deeper sense of peace and alignment with the rhythms of the universe. My question for you today: where do you feel the pressure to rush the unfolding of your own journey? How can you cultivate more patience and trust in the process? As you tend to the garden of your soul with love and care, you'll witness the beautiful unfolding that occurs when you honor your journey's natural pace. Day 7, the Ancient City. Walking through the ancient city was like stepping into a living story. Among the stones and cathedrals, we found remnants of a rich history. The lesson: cities are built of stories, not just stone. The countless lives that had passed through this place had contributed to its soul, weaving tales of joy, sorrow, triumph, and resilience. Every brick, every carving held whispers of the past. This profound realization carries a powerful message. Our lives, too, are chapters in the story of humanity. The path we walk today is the same path countless others have walked before us. My question for you today: how can you honor the stories and experiences of those who came before you? How does reflecting on history enrich your understanding of the present? By walking in the footsteps of those who came before us, we connect to the timeless story of humanity and become part of something much greater than ourselves. As we concluded our journey, we realized that each of these teachings was a compass pointing us toward deeper understanding. The silence at the start guided us. The cycles of the desert taught us flexibility. The garden reminded us of the beauty of patience. The mountain showed us the importance of listening. The repeating patterns in the desert led us to freedom. The roses urged us to trust in our unfolding, and the ancient city connected us to the wisdom of history. Together, these teachings form a tapestry of wisdom that invites us to live more fully, more authentically, and more in harmony with the rhythms of life. If you're inspired by these teachings and want to continue this journey, I invite you to share your thoughts and questions below. Your comments are a valuable part of our community, and we look forward to engaging with you further. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey of discovery.